Hey there, it's Dave Altavilla for Hot Hardware. Recently, Samsung had us down to New York for their annual Unpacked event for 2015, where they announced the Samsung Galaxy S6 Edge Plus and the Galaxy Note 5. These are 5.7-inch Super AMOLED upgrade versions of their flagship devices, and we're going to check them out next.
The Samsung Galaxy S6 Edge Plus and Galaxy Note 5 are similar in a lot of ways, but very different in a few areas as well. For starters, these 5.7-inch flagships are powered by Samsung's octal-core Exynos 7420 processor at 2.1 GHz for a quartet of cores on the chip and 1.5 GHz for another quad-core setup on the chip. 8 cores total. Both are backed up by a very healthy 4 GB of LPDDR4 RAM and run Android 5.1 Lollipop. In addition, both have 16 megapixel rear-facing cameras with optical image stabilization, front-facing 5 megapixel cameras, support for NFC-based Samsung Pay, 802.11ac Wi-Fi with Bluetooth 4.2 LE, as well as 3,000 mAh batteries, adaptive fast charging, and wireless charging. Finally, both also come in either 32 or 64 gig storage variants. But what really stands out are the 5.7-inch Samsung Super AMOLED displays on these devices. We've been spoiled by Samsung's AMOLED technology that is super bright at over 500 nits for these devices and very saturated. Really, in terms of smartphone display technology in the market today, you can't beat Samsung. Specifically, both the GS6 Edge Plus and Note 5 have QHD displays with native resolutions of 2560 by 1440 and 518 pixels per inch density. Everything just pops on these devices, and the Edge Plus's display has that bit of extra sexy flair with its dual curved edges, which give both a nice slimming effect in the hand, but also present a cool roll-in effect when swiping from the left or right edges of the display. For a better sense of scale, here's a quick look at the Galaxy S6 Edge Plus and the Note 5 in between the LG G4 on the far left and the Google Nexus 6 on the far right. As you can see, the Edge Plus and Note 5 are slightly taller than the 5.5-inch LG G4, but slightly shorter than the 6-inch Nexus 6, and not nearly as wide as well. The Nexus 6, in fact, looks gargantuan next to these other three devices, and really, it is. Looking from a side profile, we see the Edge Plus and Note 5 are noticeably thinner than the Nexus 6 or the extra curvy, at least on the backside, LG G4. The Edge Plus strikes the most svelte of poses with its dual tapered front edges, although both Samsung devices have only slightly curved back casing designs that are far more flush than the other two devices, allowing for a lower profile in your pocket and on the tabletop. In my humble opinion, the 5.5 to 5.7-inch display size format is pretty optimal as well. It's not so big and unwieldy as the Nexus 6 is, but it offers significantly more real estate, as you can see here, versus the 5.1-inch Samsung Galaxy S6 and other devices of that size class. Both the GS6 Edge Plus and the Note 5 come with an adaptive fast charge AC adapter and a SIM ejector key tool. Also with the Note 5, you get a quiver of replaceable stylus pen tips and this little extractor tool. And finally, both phones also come with a pair of Samsung earbuds that have a similar style to Apple's recent earbud design, and sound actually pretty darn good for a bundled set of buds. In fact, unless you're spoiled by a pair of Bose IE2s like I am, these buds will serve most folks just fine. Taking a quick walk around, on bottom you'll see both devices have standard micro USB sync and charge ports, as well as headphone jacks and mic ports, speaker ports, and the Note 5 has its stylus slot tucked in down here as well. The left edge is home to the volume up and down buttons, while the right edge houses the combo display, sleep, wake, power, and screen lock button. The top edge is where you'll find the SIM card slot and another mic port, while on the top front face of each device is where you'll find the earpiece speaker, of course, and the front-facing camera with autofocus array. The bottom of the front face is home to the home button with built-in fingerprint scanner, as well as the active programs menu button and a back control button. Both of these buttons are located on the front bezel, so they don't take up any extra screen real estate as well. Finally, on the back side is where you'll find the 16 megapixel rear-facing cameras with with LED flash and optical image stabilization, as well as the heart rate sensor for Samsung's S Health app. And both the GS6 Edge Plus and Note 5 are covered in a glass finish back here that render them complete fingerprint magnets, though the feel is admittedly very premium in the hand. The Note 5 you see here is Samsung's very dark blue color called Black Sapphire, while the GS6 Edge Plus is strapped in gold platinum, because gold is best, of course. One of the differentiating features between the two devices are, of course, the Note 5's pen stylus capabilities with various Samsung apps like S Note or Action Memo or the ScreenWrite app. Jotting notes and drawings with this phone is very responsive and satisfying, and if this feature is important to you, the Note 5 is probably best of class in this area. Even if you're a casual stylus user, handy utilities like the ScreenWrite app will let you grab screen captures or a still image with the camera and then mark it up for notation with the ability to then share it with a friend or coworker over various platforms. One word of caution, though, with the Note 5's pen stylus. There's a reported quote-unquote design flaw, if you want to call it that is, however, very real. If you insert the pen incorrectly and push it in backwards, which slips in just as easy, by the way, as putting it in correctly, it can not only get very stuck inside the slot, but removing it causes its pen detection mechanism to break permanently. It's not good at all, and Samsung really should have caught this issue before release, although they do warn you about the issue in their user manual, specifically on page 25. And with the GS6 Edge Plus, in addition to its striking good looks that will definitely garner attention, you also get features like Samsung's People Edge app that allows you to pull in favorite lists of contacts you can customize for quick and easy access, or the App Edge, which gives you another quick access area for more frequently used apps. But frankly, the utility of the edge area in the display for functionality like this, at least currently, is sort of limited and novel. For us, it's just the Edge's design with its dual curved glass display that makes it so appealing over standard flat displays. Other than their 4GB of RAM upgrade over the previous generation Samsung Galaxy S6 and Note 4, which had 3GB of RAM, the new GS6 Edge Plus and Note 5 have the same great 16-megapixel rear-facing HD camera, but these devices add an enhanced image stabilization algorithm for better video shooting. Also, the still camera mode has all the traditional settings, but hitting the mode button not only offers all of the previous shot types like selective focus, panorama, and pro camera, but you also now get a live broadcast setting that shoots directly to YouTube. We need to play around with this feature a bit more, but it could be a welcome addition to super sharer types and folks looking to shoot video on the fly with an upload capability. Image quality with the GS6 Edge Plus and Note 5 is top-notch, whether shooting stills or video. Well-lit shots as well as low-light shots look about as good as it gets these days for any flagship device, with vibrant colors and sharp detail, especially in HDR mode. These phones are quick to focus, and getting a very quick, clean shot couldn't be easier on automatic settings. With video, Samsung's tweak to image stabilization weren't specifically noticeable to me over the previous generation Galaxy S6, but there's no question about it. These new Samsung phones capture great video too. Performance-wise, the new Samsung Galaxy S6 Edge Plus and Galaxy Note 5 handle a lot like Samsung's previous generation Galaxy S6 and S6 Edge, with very similar scores in the benchmarks. Samsung's octal-core Exynos 7420 processor with ARM Mali T760 MP8 graphics offers up top-end performance competitive with the fastest superphones currently on the market. Both devices are right up there with the likes of, say, the iPhone 6 or the HTC One M9 in terms of gaming and graphics throughput. And with 4GB of RAM on board, the Galaxy S6 Edge Plus and Note 5 never skip a beat, even under heavy workloads and lots of apps opened up. With respect to battery life, these two big, beautiful beasts offer extended uptime over the Galaxy S6 and S6 Edge's mediocre offering, and in fact, the 3000 mAh battery will easily last you a full day on a single charge. And though we're still testing in this area, we've already seen the Edge Plus stay up in excess of 9 hours under standard everyday use, and we'd expect the Note 5 to offer the same. Both the Samsung Galaxy S6 Edge Plus and the Galaxy Note 5 are great phablet-sized smartphones smartphones that offer a premium experience and performance at every turn, although their price points command a premium as well. With a 2-year contract, the GS6 Edge Plus retails for $299 for the 32 gig variant and $399 for the 64 gig version, while the Note 5 can be had for $249 and $349 respectively. Off contract, the 32 gig model of the Edge Plus ranges between $775 and $815, while the 64 gig model goes for around $780 to $915, with the Note 5 weighing in about $50 to $75 less. So there's no question these new phones are a bit of a reach off contract, but Android enthusiasts will agree these devices are clearly a cut above most other smartphones out there in the market currently, at least from a design and build quality standpoint. Both the Samsung Galaxy S6 Edge Plus and Galaxy Note 5 are top picks for us for large format flagship Android smartphones currently on the market. You just can't beat Samsung's Super AMOLED displays, and coupled with great performance and battery life, along with super premium designs and build quality, Samsung is probably going to end the year on an up note this holiday shopping season with these two pocket powerhouses going on sale now. But be sure to check us out at HotHardware.com for our full detailed review, and toss a thumbs up on this video if you enjoyed it. And also don't forget to subscribe to us here for more tech reviews, event coverage, and of course our 2.5 Geeks webcast. It's Dave Altavilla with the Samsung Galaxy S6 Edge Plus and the Galaxy Note 5. Thanks again for stopping by.